We're here today with Mike Haywood, Founder and Growth Director of LiveHire. Mike, thanks for your time.
Pleasure to be here.
The company's experienced some great momentum. What do you put that down to?
I'd say it's 3 years of building technology and product in isolation with clients until you get product market fit, and from that point onwards you're still not scaling. You're testing in beta phase with a handful of clients or a couple of handfuls of big enterprise clients until you're really comfortable with the kind of scaling and growth metrics of the platform you've built. And then once you come out of that beta phase is when you really start to put the foot down, but you can't scale too early. You've got to be really comfortable. And
you're now in that scaling phase. How do you attract the resources and build the resources necessary for that scale?
Yeah, so LiveHire, I guess, hit product market fit 13 quarters ago, and we've been since then growing compound 20% quarter on quarter for 13 quarters, and it doesn't really show any signs of slowing down. And as I said, we build the technology to be able to do that. So it's kind of like we've created this snowball that we can't really stop, which is a good thing. But the business has got to scale to keep up with that growth. So for Gigi and I in particular, and Grant, the other director, it's the challenge for us is how do you build different areas of the business to infinitely scale. We've got an ecosystem and a software that can effectively infinitely scale. So our purpose is to empower the flow of the world's talent into organisations. That's always going to change and evolve how that happens as the world grows. So it's kind of one of those infinite purposes that we can never really achieve. So we built the technology to do that and continue to evolve it. We need to build the sales team, the customer support teams, customer success, the development team, everything to be able to scale infinitely, and what is the ways of working and the culture and the environment and the level of alignment and autonomy that just allows you to infinitely scale. That's our next challenge.
And you've been able to attract some amazing brands as partners and users of the product?
Our product naturally attracts the best brands because they are a magnet for talent, and their biggest problem is how do they process all the people that would like to work for them in a way where they're not rejecting them. Candidates are also customers and consumers, and 39% of people that apply to a job ad and are rejected try to never buy that company's product or service again. So these big brands realise they're doing a lot of brand damage with the constant rejection style recruitment that they have. So they naturally gravitate towards LiveHire because it fixes a lot of those problems. So we're fortunate enough that we do pick that up, and then they of course bring a whole bunch of talent to the ecosystem, which allows the smaller players which haven't got as strong an established brand to really be able to grow their own talent communities as part of the shared ecosystem. So a lot of these big brands are really paving the way for flipping an entire economy over. So ultimately when we do maybe achieve our purpose at one day, it will be because of the big brands.
And how do you disrupt the HR space?
We're not, I wouldn't say we're disrupting at all. We're making it far more productive. So we're, like Salesforce.com is a productivity and collaboration tool for sales teams, and Atlassian and the Atlassian products are collaboration and productivity tools for development teams. LiveHire is really a productivity and collaboration software for recruitment teams, hiring managers, HR teams, and all the candidates that want to communicate within that ecosystem. So there's a huge wave of the next digital wave is not around classifieds and marketplaces. It's really around ecosystems where people collaborate and are far more productive at doing what they do. We see there will be a shift in the total spend in the industry. So at the moment, in the US, $400 billion is spent on recruitment, of which 1% is technology, and in any mature market, technology accounts for about 20%. So whilst you do disrupt the market, you don't really disrupt the people. You just go on this shift with them where they become more value add in the work that they're doing, and we're really helping recruitment teams and HR teams go on that journey to become much more value and strategic part of the organisation.
As a founder, you must be proud of what you've been able to achieve, but really excited for what lies ahead.
Oh, absolutely. And look, I'm proud of all 50 people that are in LiveHire today across Australia, and obviously the growth of the business to keep up with the the growth of the business in the years to come means there's going to be a lot more people joining the business. You know, we're at day one here. We're just rolling up our sleeves and getting started, and I think the proof in the fact that every client that we launch with becomes an advocate, which then becomes a referral for a new talent community. About 95% of the new communities we launch come from a referral from a client that's super happy with the one that they did. And so we've just got this momentum that we've just, we need to deliver on, so it's very exciting.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Good to be here.